hold up. I'ma act an ass on him. Hold up.
Walk off. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah, the intro, man. Just get to it. You gonna be mad who I got with me.
Go ahead, we recording. Go ahead.
All right, we back. Respect the coach. It's your boy Grazy.
Got Comp. What up, y'all? What up? You in here like swimwear. What up?
We back with another riot battle. We got TK versus Vice Vice or whatever.
It's not
Anyway,
whatever. That's the man's name.
that's his name.
Yeah.
Without further ado, I'm gonna call this one how I call it. Flag on the play. 2 flags on the play. Double choke. Draw in my eyes. How you call the battle?
Damn. You get this a double choke draw? Nah, it's crazy though. Like
if you choke on both sides, you already know how I give it up, bro. If you choke, you automatically lost. If you choke on the other side, so how do I play that? How do I play that?
Nah, they wasn't really. They was like, yeah. I think one of them did choke and one of like actually just stopped.
I don't think one of them
They
did.
was stumbling. Now they both was. They
did.
stumbled a lot. They stumbled. Not. It was just not even like it was a lot. Like it was just like I think it happened every round for them. I think yeah. Well, yeah, I feel you. the double choke. I thought he was gonna keep going. No, he called it that. A double. That's crazy though. But this was a dope battle to me though. It was crazy though. What they got out was dope.
Bars. I had bars for this shit. Though.
I had bars for this shit too. And I got my curse. That's a curse outside of the That's a curse outside of the recap. I feel like I'm a curse when we giving the bars. That's a curse outside of the recap. So add to my jar. Go ahead. What you doing? Like I like the battle though. Shout out to the battle. Yeah, of course I like the battle. Battle was dope. It was though. Like at certain parts, like you know what I mean. When it happens, all you gotta do is just like this. You want to close your eyes and just listen to what they're saying because you don't want to see them choke. It's like
even though they was choking on both sides, I'm gonna just keep putting emphasis.
It was stumbling, man. It wasn't necessarily choking.
I'm gonna keep putting emphasis on that. Even though they was choking on both sides, they still put on the show. Like they still,
Facts. Yeah.
They ain't Jersey out they round. They feel me? Forgot a bar, got back into it. You get what I'm saying?
You brought that in just now made it seem like you was. I didn't think you was gonna have bar like had that. I thought you had like good ones. They was they was doing good because you was like they just the choke. You was just emphasizing the choke. You led with that. I'm like dang, I'm gonna leave with the battle was dope. I thought it was dope. I actually forgot they choked. Like I might have had. I think. Nah, I definitely got notes in here that say it.
You don't forget nobody chokes when 2 people choke in the battle. That's
both of them.
What you don't.
Both of them I never heard of though. I never heard of them. So and I think I seen the name TK before, but I never seen his battle. So I ain't never heard of them. So it's like for me, it's like I'm only remembering what I wrote. You know what I mean? So that's why. But I feel you what you're saying though. But nah, I mean that's all I gotta say about the battle though. But don't look for it. Let's get that out the way. Like seeing y'all again. Like I like since we said it was a good battle. Clearly want to see that. That's dope. TK versus vice versa. They gonna get better. You know what I mean? This is the commencement of all these brothers' careers, man. We're here for the riot. Yeah, that's dope location. What we doing? You going in the bars? We doing? Cause I got some stars.
You forgot, then you forgot to forget.
Why you tell him that? Did he say that?
Why he tell him that?
Yeah, I remember that. Why he say that? How you tell somebody that? And it was a little different than that too.
Hold on.
What you say?
Hold on. Before you go, after he said that, that was a fire angle. He choked immediately after that.
Oh shit.
I wrote that down, and like after he said that, you forgot. Like he choked immediately after that.
Damn.
And then I was just lost in the sauce. Bring us back though.
Why TK? Why he say? Who said that? Vice versa said that, right?
No, that was TK that said that.
Who you said you had winning? You said who you had winning? No, you said double choke, so you ain't having winning. Okay. So I forgot. I ain't say who I had winning. Technically, I understand the chokes, but I looked at the battle like overall. I had TK winning crazy, so I meant to mention that. I forgot I didn't mention that. All right, but this bar I had. And for real, I had TK winning every round. It was the last round though. The vice versa third was crazy. I think I gave vice versa the third. Vice versa third with the whole like him talking about him being in the army and that was crazy. Oh, video just blacked out. Yo.
Yeah, we back. Yo,
Same. It's real? Cause my internet symbol not up. But it's really okay, it just popped up. If I thought it just got that. It just did everything get cut off. You did that or I did that?
mm-mm. I ain't do nothing.
All right, it's just cut off for me
That
too then.
shit just froze or whatever. I don't know what happened. I mean, I guess we back in it. It's still recording though, right? We still live, right?
Yeah, we is. I 5 minutes in. I'm like, I ain't know. I forgot what I said though. I think I said I don't remember what I said. But maybe a TK line. I don't remember what I said. Something was dope. I hope I'm saying something was dope. He said y'all really gave advice to a shooter figures because the deals I advice you gotta know the triggers. TK was wailing. Oh, that's what I was saying. That's what I said. He was really going off on him about the him being in the army. That was fire. That's why that's why it was the Squeako. I told you go see Squeako in Cuban. Squeako. That's why he was like, yeah, right, typical boat boy. He was like, what you gonna do? You gonna get you an Impala? Gonna get you a Charger? He's like, yeah, typical boat boy. That's just so
Yo,
fire. Yeah,
yeah.
but what you but why would you call it did this too though? Like one person did the same thing to him though. Yo, that was fire.
Yo, he
But
told that
TK did
man you
something too
became.
though. He was like, that's vice versa. He was like, that's TK
Yo, he
was
told that
wild on. He
man.
was like, but that's vice versa. He was wild on. I'm about to go find that bar. Yeah, go ahead,
Nah,
listen
Verse
though.
told that man you became the government bottom bitch. That shit had me in tears.
He did, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Why he said he did it he had like three of them. He was like he said we should have did this on his platform, something like that. They have a bigger following, but he wanted the riot. That's a
he got a
bigger stage
he got
with more
he got
clout.
a platform.
That's vice versa. He said, huh?
He got a platform.
That's the other thing I want to talk about too. That's why he said that. When he said that, he was like, "Why would you got a bigger, you got more, you know what I mean, more following over there where you wherever he was referring to." So that's dope to hear that from vice versa. That's dope. But he said you want to come over here and do it over here, and he was like, "That's vice versa." He said he had three of them. He said you do all that goofy ass trolling to the league. You just you do all that goofy ass trolling to the league. You just want to get on the card to underperform or something like that. I ain't get the whole thing. It was just, but once you
Yeah,
get on the card, you underperform. Basically, that's
vice
vice
versa.
versa. Like that's ass backwards. That was fire. Go ahead, Gracie. My bad. Since I had mentioned, it, I was like, let me go straight to it. By yourself.
I was lost after TK had choked and shit. Then we was getting into the next round. These notes
Oh,
right here. Then I'm like, oh shit, Vice choke. You feel me? Did that? Then it was it for me. It was all everything was out the window after that. Then he ended his
terrible,
round with.
yo. There been so many battles where they bring it back and it still be
Hold
fire.
on, let me.
Yay. Go ahead.
Then he ended after he choked after Vice choked. He ended his round with when you love something, let it go. And I'm like, how you end your round with something like that and you just choke? Like
Yeah. Nah. What?
they had two of the biggest schemes and then like choke right after the shit hit. Like how you
They
say something
setups
that
was
hit and then
fire.
can't get back. That shit was crazy.
They setups was fire. That's a fact. Nah. Why TK? I had it written down to him when you said that. TK did something like that too. He had the word. He said it. He literally said the words choking. Something choking. Something about something choking. He said it was part of his round, and he started choking. Dude, I promise you, like he did. He said, "I wish when I go through it, but I'm gonna see it." But yeah. Well, he was like, yeah, I like what TK was like. I don't pocket check. I either borrow or rob. You decide how I get it. I like that. That was so fire. He said that in a second.
I like TK's scheme when he was talking about the if you gotta do all that to sell a punch, then don't use it.
Oh my god, that was so fire. Oh my god,
He said,
that was
hold
so
on, you let
fire.
another man he said you let another man catch you.
I wrote that
Then
down.
you let another man pour water on you. He's like, you which I ain't got a bitch in your crew or something. He's like, if you gotta do all that for a punch, then don't use it. That shit was fire, that whole scheme.
The whole thing. Now the funniest thing TK said out of all that though, if the funnier than what you just said, he said you made your man spend $40 on energy drinks. That was hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah,
All right,
the your man bars, them shits hit. Well,
Because that
anything
was
about
around
sex.
that time with the porn shit. He was like, I was rolling.
This another thing for me. It's a light, but it's notes. Don't glorify nothing about choking. I don't know why this hit to me, but it shouldn't have hit. Nigga said, TK said, I don't care if I forget a bar when I battle, because half of you forget who you battling when you battling. Like
Yeah, that was
that shit
fire.
was fire. But like, what you mean? We don't want you forgetting and choking. We don't want don't want
Yeah.
to see that. Don't ever glorify that.
But it's crazy because TK really started choking. Like at one, he said he had a line where he started literally choking from something he was saying. He said, "You almost drowned and dried, then battled again. Like you almost drowned, then dried, and then battled again. Like that was dope." When TK said that, he said that in the third. It's messed up.
They be up there putting themselves in a submission.
Oh, he said, "Get me." He said, "For the rest of it, yo." He said, "Get rid of Vice." Then I'm back stage. He said, "I'm back on stage like Lust One." That was fire. I like what TK said that. What you got?
You know, I ain't really had nothing. They was
That was
choking all.
so fire. Yo, what
They was
TK say?
all over the place for me,
But there
man.
it still was bars in there. TK was like, we ain't
Oh,
see no sign
I
of ill, sick. He asymptomatic. That was fire. I like. You can't miss with his symptomatic line. Why?
like
Why?
said,
Go ahead. Yeah.
I said, I can't do all that funny shit in my darkest night. Heath Ledger.
Fire. Yeah. Vice versa said that. I ain't right there. I remember that. Yeah. Why you say
I
you
had to,
just another black? You just another black who got trapped inside a war machine. That was fire. You just he said TK John Tito like John Tito. That was
I,
fire.
I wrote Vice slogan down and shit because you know I ain't know who he was. I like that
I liked
boxing,
everybody's slogan tonight
box,
too. Yeah.
box until you die, die in a box. That shit was fire to me. Like I'm rocking with that.
Dang,
What you talking about?
that was fire. We say Lathan, Shania Lathan. I said Shayna. When she made the switch, if you thinking we believe you a pen, well then you played your wrist. Ooh, fire. Vice was going
First,
crazy.
I had the wrist up there already.
Fire. Why Vice say, what's a war story? What's a war story to war stories? He said, he said, I hit a mission as far fetched. No, him hitting a mission is far fetched. And he started going into like his third was crazy. Like his third was crazy. He said, I'll let it squeeze and leave his top open since he a jarhead. That was fire. That was fire. Why he say he said, I think an N word that Von said for that cause is a dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? As soon as he sends it, some people don't. Some people think doing what he say. Some people think doing music. Some people think doing music is a pipe dream. Pardon. Well, I'd rather be a rapper on tour than an N word who's doing one for a president. That was fire. I like that.
All you
I
need
ain't
to
write
know
that right
Oh,
there.
escape
I ain't write it right at all.
honestly.
My bad.
As long
But
as
that
you have
was
a
dope.
logo that looks good on literally everything. And
He said, and it's
Squarespace on
evident.
store.
And it's evident something over there hit you deep. You be sitting in the screen like you desensitized. That was fire. Go ahead. That was fire. His third,
what
he
the
was
fuck he
going
said?
crazy in his third.
I
Go.
think TK said, "We smoking, is you rolling, Trey?" It was a long ass scheme, but
It
then when he
was, yeah.
said that
I'm trying
shit,
to think.
that
I
shit
like
just
something
hit.
else on there too though. Nah, no. Vice. It was 2-1 because Vice really took the third to me, but Vice and TK third was crazy. This was a good battle. I wish if they would. It was a lot cleaner. I'm
I
looking
don't
forward
know
to
how
seeing y'all.
you got it 2-1. How you add up chokes? I don't know how to judge that.
You not listening to me then? Yo, what he just said right here? He said, "What's your opinion? Put the women who enter the service." I think he said put then come up missing. He said all of what's your opinion? All the women who enter the service that come up missing. That was crazy. Like that's crazy. Like that's
It gotta
crazy.
be like one. Oh, if you going to judge, if it ain't a draw, it gotta be like 1-1. I mean, if it's it can't. It's not even 1-1 because
That third
uh
round, bro.
TK
No,
choked first round, Vice choked second, so that canceled out. So it gotta come down to who won the third to me. Then if you want to, Like it ain't nobody won 2-1 or 3-0. Some is one round that was won because to me, two of them get canceled out
The
for the
military
chokes.
is like the like law enforcement when they have their code of honor and all that, where they try to keep stuff in house. They don't want stuff to get out unless it has to. They have no choice. And that's like when we go into military, it's like people that people are young, so it's like not even just their age. It's like when women go missing, it's like people they get it's a lot of harassment going on. Like we never know what's going on, and then they dare somebody to say something about it, you're gonna be looked at like a liar. Like you get looked at crazy. Like you out there, you depend on that person. You know what I mean? So that's crazy. Like that's he took that third. Like for him to end that talking about that, that's crazy right there. Like his whole third was crazy. Like it's just for you just said that it comes down to the third. Like you ain't listening to nothing I said. Like I wasn't convincing you. So
But
when
they was
y'all need to
choking
drop
all
that
through
battle,
that
right?
battle.
You heard? Y'all need to drop this battle. We need to see this battle because ain't no. I mean, I think it was still a good battle. I liked it. I ain't
They ain't getting
calculating the
choked out in the
chokes.
riot.
They really missing a young girl just got missing of it like last year. Her body parts found on a base. Like they don't just be been missing out in other countries. That's dope though. I mean, he killed that third. Um, what else he say? Yeah, why TK say nobody saw your other battles? They looking now. If I 30 Vice, I'm a bully. You beat TK he said on the rise getting looked at. So rap. Yeah, he said you beat TK. You on the rise getting looked at. So rap. I like that. Yeah. He said he was getting ate by the pen after talking, but he getting booked. You know what I mean? From coming home. I like that. That was fire. He had a long little scheme for that. That was dope. What TK had. He said, so I like what Vice was like, so bad back, so give me room. But if you don't move, I'm moving towards you. That was fire. It was with a scheme though. Why Vice say he said I'm all action. Watch the user picks to play me. Like that was fire. He was like, y'all know I'm on defense. Y'all capping, captain. He said, got me all Madden. You bought back up for safety, like hoping that they prevent from these kicks. Like they'll stop playing. He was going. He had like a cleat line. He was wilding. Vice versa was wilding. What you say? Vice versa was like, you know what gets me? You serve time for your country. This country made me serve time. I get the tension. You chose your fate. So comparing a war to prison is like pinochle and spades because the bid is different.
The bid is different.
That was super fire. That is super fire. Like, but the thing though, like I ain't gonna. It's
He
just like
still choked that round.
everybody put themselves everywhere wherever they put themselves. So I have to say that, but he still choked though. That too though. But everybody put themselves where they put themselves. But why he say why he rebuttal his second though, and then choke after the rebuttal? Not right after the rebuttal. I don't know. He maybe choked like a little bit later. But that rebuttal he had was fire. Then vice versa rebuttal. Remember he rebutted the twice the term bar. Remember he told because he said he had twice the term serving the term or something like that. He had because TK said he had like a president line towards vice versa. I didn't right, but the rebuttal was crazy that verse had. I liked it. I like what verse was like this. He said, "But if you're still rooting for teething, if you're rooting for cheating, I put this baby to his mouthpiece." Like, ah, that's fire. But then if nothing else, I'm getting it all. That's how we play. What he say? I like what TK was like this. I lifted in fire. This gonna end violent. Vice for the murder. Yeah, I'm murder. Yeah, he said, yeah, I'll murder Vice. He a product of his environment. Yo, shit. I ain't like the Facebook line. I like the Facebook line that TK said. He had a Facebook line toward the end. It was I didn't like it. Like he was talking about like friending and he's splitting friends or somebody. I didn't like that line. I just remember hearing that it was. It started off like it was gonna be dope, but splitting it, I think it's splitting it, something like that. One of my favorite lines he said though, like the whole battle, even over that third. Why he said? Because I like riot lines, like it's kind of like smack lines, but this was a dope riot line. TK said this. He was like, "Ain't no rules to the riot. If this shit get physical, don't break it up." Like that's funny as hell. Like you can picture that in there, like.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I think I got one more. Nah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it for that battle. That was a good battle to me. I like that. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm glad I say that one. That was one of my
That's
favorite
all I
ones.
have.
I'm mad y'all did choke though. Like I forgot that part you choked on, TK. You really choked like talking about choking. Like you really did. Like and I'm mad I must not vote it down. I hope I ain't eat my words, cause I feel like I did. Like you did do that. You was talking about choking, cause that remind me of like what B-Dot did. B-Dot did when he started like stumbling. Like when he was stumbling, that's what you did. You TK, you were stumbling. When B-Dot started stumbling, he was saying something that was related to like him missing it. It was like I walk around. He was like I walk around, and he was walking around. It was like it'd be funny whenever the person choke and they start doing what they saying, like or they say it, it'd be hilarious. Like like I lift a hand and they stumble. They don't know what to say. I lift a hand. I lift a hand. Like just keep trying to get it back. That's probably hilarious. Like just those ones be funny to me. Like that was funny. But shout out to y'all. I look forward to seeing y'all. What you got going? Oh, he over there telemarketing over there. What you doing?
Making moves, making deals, making plays, serving over the internet.
You over there
Jigging, if
playing
I may.
CartoonNetwork.com. All right, go ahead. He's like, yeah, but shout out to y'all, man. That was all right. That was good though. Which one we go bring us home, baby? What we doing? What we doing? Oh, wrong way. Aye, aye.
I just
Good.
brought us home.
All I do is handle business. In the drop top,